Experience the thrill of top-tier international football, the clash of footballing styles, and the pursuit of victory in this must-watch encounter. Tune in for the passion, the skill, and the unforgettable moments that will define this historic match. England is on a mission. They want to win the 2024 Euros after narrowly missing out on the 2020 Euros to Italy, but not if Serbia has something to say about it. Will football be coming home, or will this be another England Euro horror story? Welcome back to the football pit. Serbia versus England. Serbia's historic qualifications. Serbia was formerly part of Yugoslavia, and Yugoslavia have made some great achievements in the Euro, but more on this later in the video. Serbia, as an independent country, have never qualified for the Euro before, and they have only managed it for the first time for the upcoming Euro 2024. However, it wasn't an easy feat. Serbia almost didn't qualify. So, the Serbian side, led by coach Dusan Tadic, were 2 points ahead of Montenegro and 2 points behind already qualified Hungary. All Serbia needed was a draw against Bulgaria, and they would make the Euro after the dissolution of Yugoslavia in 2006. Even third-place Montenegro beating first-place Hungary was enough for Serbia to qualify, as they had a better head-to-head than Montenegro. Serbia was supposed to have an easy match against Bulgaria, considering the country was sitting at the bottom of the table. They started the game on the front foot, and in the 16th minute, they scored through a Milos Veljkovic header. Bulgaria weren't discouraged by Serbia's early goal. They had been looking for their first win in the qualifiers. So, they held on and clawed a goal back in the 59th minute through Georgi Rusev. Then, in the 69th minute, they scored another goal through Kirill Despodov, whose shot had struck the bar in the first half. Kirill quieted the home side as he lifted the ball over Vanja Milinkovic-Savic to put the visitors in front. Now, Serbian fans and players grew nervous. Montenegro were leading from the 36th minute, and if they managed to win, Serbia would head to the playoffs. Fortunately, a cheerful piece of news came in. Hungary's Dominik Szoboszlai had scored twice in 2 minutes in that match to put Hungary in front. Now, Serbia were extra motivated to get something from the game, and in the 82nd minute, they scored to draw and allow the celebrations to start. This would be the country's first qualification as an independent nation. They had done the first part of the qualification stages. The players showed a mentality of not giving up, believing in themselves. It's a big day for Serbian football. Serbia is finally at the European Championship. I congratulate my boys, who fought until the end and believed. We are happy and satisfied, said Serbia coach Dusan Tadic. Serbia versus England. England's revenge. For England, by the time they had to play Italy, they had done most of the job in the qualifying stages. They only needed a draw against Italy to qualify, but England's coach Gareth Southgate and his boys had another plan entirely. However, Italy was determined not to let England have free rein to do whatever they wanted. So, by the 15th minute, former West Ham United striker Gianluca Scamacca gave Italy the lead from close range. When Scamacca scored, the question became if Italy would get another one over England, just as they did in the finals of the 2020 Euros. No, England had learnt. The Three Lions kept their head in the game, and Real Madrid's Jude Bellingham ran through Italy's defence before Di Lorenzo brought him down in the penalty area. Harry Kane took the spot kick for England and coolly slotted it in to score his 60th goal for his country just past the half hour. Bellingham wasn't done. His run and pass set up Marcus Rashford, who cut inside and beat Italy keeper Gianluigi Donnarumma just before the hour mark. Then, Kane extinguished any hopes of an Italy recovery when he raced clear to score England's third, with 13 minutes left to play. For England, beating Italy the 2 times they met in the qualifying stages wouldn't be enough revenge for how Italy defeated and prevented them from winning the 2020 Euro. Harry Kane said, after the win, "Qualifying is never easy. It's not as easy as it looks. We've had a really tough group this time. We topped it off today. We stayed calm and steady. We knew we had enough for the win, and we did it. Wembley is our home, and we've made it a real fortress in recent years. We want to repay them with good performances, and we've done that today. We'll enjoy this. To qualify with 2 games to go, credit to everyone involved." So, The big question is, does England have what it takes to go all the way this time? Serbia versus England, who will win? Serbia have not qualified for the Euros before. Okay, how is this possible? So, Serbia was formerly part of Yugoslavia, which eventually broke up and split into different countries. However, after that split, Serbia and Montenegro remained together and became the Federal Republic of Yugoslavia. As formerly part of Yugoslavia, Serbia was part of the Euro's first set of heavyweights. Yugoslavia played against the Soviet Union in the competition's first final in 1960, but lost. They also played against Italy in the 1968 final, but also lost after 2 legs of epic football. Those 2 finals were Yugoslavia's best performances in the competition. England, on the other hand, are a regular face in the Euro. Their qualification for the 2024 Euro would be their 11th participation in the tournament. However, in all the times they played in the game, England did not have the most memorable of moments. They have come close to Euro glory, but have yet to win the competition, which makes the coming Euro a high-stakes tournament for them. The first time England got close to winning the Henri Delaunay Trophy was during the 1996 Euro. They began that competition with a draw against Switzerland, but picked up their slack to beat Scotland. In their final group stage match against Holland, England were utterly ruthless. England then continued their solid performance against Spain in the quarter-finals. However, Spain proved to be a difficult team, and the game went to penalties, which England won 4-2. England proceeded to the semi-finals, where they met Germany. After an epic display of football between the 2 countries, with England scoring within 3 minutes, and Germany equalising in the 16th minute, and the 2 teams went to penalties. Unfortunately for England, it was Germany who would go on to the finals. England would even perform better than they did in 1996 at the Euro 2020. The 3 Lions were off to a brilliant start to the competition as they beat Croatia. However, when they drew to Scotland, there were fears that England would once again go the route of having all the talent with little to show for it. Maybe unexpectedly, their team turned it around and beat the Czech Republic 1-0. England continued to progress in the competition and had some big victories before finally facing Italy. When England scored first early in the game, the expectation was they would finally win the Euro for the first time in their history. Unfortunately, they didn't. Italy equalised and won the game on penalties. For England, this Euro 2024 is redemption, and for Serbia, it is their opportunity to make a statement and make history. This matchup will be interesting because England have never played Serbia before. They have played against Yugoslavia 14 times and have beaten them 5 times while drawing 4 times. 1 out of the 14 matches was in the 1968 Euro, with another 2 being in the qualifiers for the 1988 Euro. England have also played Serbia and Montenegro once and beat them when they played. So, when it comes to head-to-head, there isn't much history between the 2 teams. See why I believe this match will be interesting. The 2 teams have the opportunity to write their own history. However, there's the question of who will write the better history and who will win. England haven't won the competition before, but they have been in it 10 times, with the 11th time being the Euro 2024. However, they have the weight of a rich history as a footballing nation behind them. Only that England's history at the Euro has some dark patches in it, and this could give Serbia the confidence that they could get something from the game. England had a terrible performance in the 1988 Euro and didn't even leave the group stages. They lost what should have been an easy match against the Republic of Ireland in that year's competition. They then only had to beat Romania in Euro 2000 to leave the group stages, but England blew a 2-1 lead in one of the most bizarre capitulations ever. As you can see, England are not strangers to getting beaten by smaller teams, and Serbia could be that small team that will put roadblocks in England's determination to right the wrongs of their 2020 Euro final loss. However, if Serbia wants to defeat England, their players have to be more than brilliant. Serbia versus England, players to watch. Serbia has the veteran attacker Dusan Tadic, whose wealth of experience and skill will serve the team well if they are going to get past England's defence. Tadic is also the team's captain, and his presence can help Serbia remain resolute and not fall into the pressure of playing a big team like England. The team, fortunately, also have a wealth of talented youngsters like central midfielder Lazar Samardzic, who is currently 22 years and has had 30 appearances in the Serie A for Udinese at the time of this recording. There's also the free-scoring Dusan Vlahovic, who currently plays for Juventus and has scored 16 goals and has 3 assists in 30 Serie A appearances for Juve at the time of making and uploading this video. England are also extremely blessed with incredible talents in every position. They have a young player to watch in 20-year-old Jude Bellingham, who has been a revelation for Real Madrid this season. Despite it being his first season, Bellingham has 32 goal contributions for Real as of the time of making this video. There's also Phil Foden, who has the versatility to play in the midfield and the attack, and is currently in fine form for Manchester City in the Premier League. And of course there's the electric Bukayo Saka, who is Arsenal's talisman, and Declan Rice, who is an absolute general in the midfield, together being one of the main reasons Arsenal are in a title race with the marauding Manchester City. With the two teams having a lot to prove, the Hamburg Stadium is set for what will be an exhilarating fixture. Hamburg. The city and stadium. Hamburg Stadium was completed on July 12, 1953, and was named the Volkspark Stadium. Since it was built, the stadium has hosted the 1974 FIFA World Cup, UEFA Euro 1988, 2006 FIFA World Cup, and the 2010 UEFA Europa League final. Now, the stadium will host 5 matches of the 2024 Euro. The stadium and the city is ready for you. The question is, are you ready? England missed out on the Euro 2020 at the final hurdle. They have a lot to prove in this upcoming Euro, but which side will we see? Will we see the version of England that will fail to live up to their potential? Or will we see the version that reached the semi-final in 1996 and the final in 2020? For Serbia, this is their first competition as a nation. Will they be fodder, or will they cause an exciting upset? Let us know what you think in the comments. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to this channel for more.